Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back to the Jets franchise. We are sitting here, week number 15 and 16 will be in this video. Today we're taking on the Raiders, and coming up next we're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the playoff race in the AFC is getting very, very tight. In fact, I thought that there's only going to be one team from the AFC East to make it to the playoffs. We might actually see two or maybe even three teams if the Patriots and the Miami Dolphins keep on winning. But that means we have to keep on winning, because as of right now, there's nobody that's, I guess, set to win the division. But anyway, 2nd and 13, we're going to find Shane Vereen on the screen passing. He is off to the races. Run, Shane! Gets inside the 20, the 10, the 5, and bumbles and stumbles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Shane Vereen. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. But here come the Oakland Raiders, coming right back in the final. Rod Streeter rocking that number 87 like goes to the post, Dave Casper. And he's going to pick up a big first down on 3rd and 10. They're going to find Cordero Patterson, the ex-Minnesota Viking. He picks up the first down, and this drive continues to march down the field for the Oakland Raiders. Dropping back the passes, Franklin, but he threw it to the wrong jersey, homie. And Antoine Barnes is off to the races, and he is gone. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. And once again, we score here in the first quarter, and that's going to make it a 14-0 ball game. But here comes Franklin. He's going to drop back the pass. He's going to find Greg Jennings. He's going to take it back to his Green Bay days. Gets inside the 30, crosses the 25, and gets bumped out at the 23-yard line. Big-time play by Mr. Greg Jennings. So it's 1st and 10. They're going to get the ball out. And that is McCluster, the ex-Chief, ex-Titan. He picks up the first down, and he's going to make it a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Of Rod Street and the Oakland Raiders get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. And it's going to make it a 14-7 ball game. Here comes the X-rated Derek Carr, He's going to get the ball to Shane Vereen, and Khalil Mack lays a smack down. My goodness. 3rd and 13. Looking for Jace Amaro, but that pass will fall incomplete. What is going on? So we go 3 and out, and the Raiders have a chance to tie up this ball game. Franklin, he's under pressure. Meet Antoine Barnes, who was playing catch with him earlier. Now he's playing let's wrestle or something like that. I don't know. But on 3rd and 7, trying to set up a screen pass is not there. Franklin gets away from one man, but he won't get away from Mr. Sheldon Richardson. Gets his first sack of the ball game. 1st and 10. Now we're going to find Benjamin breaking the tackle, gets upfield, and he's going to cross the 45-yard line, gets it up to the 44. So here comes Carr, dropping back the pass, taking a shot deep. That's going to be hauled in by Benjamin. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. And this first half has been all Jets all the time, baby. 21-7. But here comes Franklin and the Raiders coming right back. They're going to find Darnell, and he's going to pick up a first down. Move those chains for the Raiders. 1st and 10 yet again. Going over the middle. That's going to be a one-hand snag by Rod Street. A big-time catch by him. McCullister, he gets the carry, but ooh, did he get lit up. My goodness gracious, my man Pryor is a flat-out beast. He is just doing his sticks every single game, it seems like. Going over the middle to Jace Amaro, and Jace Amaro picks up a gain of about 21, and now it's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line, but we throw a pick. That is Jonathan Joseph back in Cali, and he's going to pick up an interception. So there goes McCullister. He's going to pick up a big-time run. Probably could have got more on that play, but he just ran into the back of his blockers. That's not good, son. From the 32-yard line, taking a shot deep, and they connect the dots to Patterson, and Cordero Patterson gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders, and just like that, it is a 7-point game. But we got Donald Turner, the big running back from UNC, and you just got uppercut. My gosh. Check your chin, son. Check your teeth. Make sure they're all there. Anyways, drop back the pass is Carr. Looking, finds Jace Amaro. Move those chains for the Jets. First down, New York. So now it's 3rd and 7 going over the middle. And Brandon Marshall can't hang on to that one from the 29-yard line. The kick is out. And that's not good. The kick is no good by Folk. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Oakland Raiders from the 36-yard line. Out formation. Franklin, he's going to drop back the pass. He gets away from one man, but down he goes by the big nose tackle, the Pro Bowl. It seems like every single year, because you know that he gets those sacks. So it's 3rd and 15, and Sheldon Richardson, he's like, but I'm the sack master of the team. He gets in there for sack number 2 on tonight's ball game. So 1st and 10, we get the ball to Fuller. Fuller, he's trying to get upfield, and he's going to pick up a nice gain of about 9 on second. Interesting go back set. We go right back to Fuller, and Fuller picks up the first down. So there's about 1:37 to go. Drop back the pass is Carr taking the shot deep. Woohoo! Big time catch right there by my man Artarius Harvin. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. 36 ticks to go. Carr over the middle. Gonna find Mr. Brandon Marshall. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. And that is going to make it a 28-14 ball game going into halftime. Mr. David Carr has been putting on the show with his arm, but Franklin, he's 12 for 14, 207 yards with 2 TDs. McCluster, 8 carries, 33 yards, still has not gotten into the end zone. On the other hand, though, David Carr, 13 for 22, 246 yards plus 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 TD. Shane Vereen, he is having a rough day running the football. But 2nd and 5 from the 26-yard line. We're going to go with the play fake, looking for my man Jace Amaro, who is having himself a game. Ever since he came back from injury after Carlson from the Ohio State University, the backup tight end has been showing that he can do some things. Jace Amaro has been on a mission. 2nd and 3. There goes Donald Turner. Oh my gosh, such a beast. Only 64 overall, but his trucking is amazing. 3rd and 6 from the 16-yard line. Looking is my man Carr. He is going to find Shane Vereen, and Shane Vereen, he is going to pick up nothing on the play. So we have forced to kick a field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So that's going to make it a 31-14 ball game. Time is running out here late in the second half. They're going to find Cordero Patterson. Gets brought down by Antonio Cromartie, and he picks up a first down in the process. Now it's 3rd and 3. Franklin with time fires one over to the right side. It's going to be caught, but that's going to be short of the first down marker, and the Raiders decide to put the ball. I might have gone for it myself. Anyways, Carr over the middle, and that's why you don't go for it, because you have Branch right there, and Derek Carr must have thought that he was still playing for the Oakland Raiders. My gosh, that was a horrible decision right there, and that's going to result in a fresh set of downs for the Oakland Raiders. 2nd and 8 now from the 21-yard line. Dropping back to pass. He's going to find his man Franklin to Rod Streeter, and Rod Streeter gets dropped at the 2-yard line, gain of 19 on that play. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. They give the ball to McCluster. I got in the Ole Miss Rebel. Gets into the end zone. That's going to make it a 31-21 ball game. 3rd and 12 now. Dropping back the pass and getting sacked is Derek Carr. John Beeson from the U gets in there for the sack. So Franklin takes over. First down, 10 yards to go. Drop back the pass. Going to find a man, and that's going to be caught by Darnell, and he is going to pick up a first down. 2nd and 10. Franklin with time. Now he's going to throw this one, and that's going to be caught. Look at the bombs that this young man is throwing. No wonder they were easy, or they were willing to let go of Derek Carr. Anyways, man, dropping back the pass. Going to find Cordero Patterson on 1st and 10. Picks up another fresh set of downs, and that is going to result in a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Fumble on the play. We scoop it up, and that is basically going to do it for this one. We get a 10-point win here in Oaktown. So the Raiders, they're not heading to the playoffs, so they're not one of the better teams in the AFC, but sometimes you just have to handle business. Now the same is true for our next opponent, the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going to be playing them right after we check out the stats, but it was a very, very good win. We were able to get after Franklin a lot. His passer rating was pretty good because, you know, he did complete a lot of passes, but he also did turn the ball over, so you know what? I'm pretty excited what our defense can do, especially after that Patriots game. I really didn't know how our defense was going to play throughout the rest of the season, but we did work versus the Oakland Raiders. But now we have to take on an ex-Raider and an ex-Charger. Phillip Rivers is the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Darren McFadden is the new running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So hopefully we can take this effort that we had offensively in the Pittsburgh. It's going to be snowing, so we might want to run the ball just a little bit more than we did this game, kind of limit Derek Carr's passes and stuff like that. But you know, when we get down, we got to put that ball in the air. So let's head to Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're having a bad year too. Just to be real, they're not headed to the playoffs no time soon either, but it's still Pittsburgh. They're still one of the better quarterbacks, so we still have to put forth a great effort. So it's 2nd and 3, 1:51 to go in the first quarter from the 27-yard line. Drop back the pass, and getting dropped is Phillip Rivers. His ex-Chargers teammate Melvin Ingram gets in there for the sacks. Now it's 3rd and 8, going to the flat, and the snow might have had some issues with that football being thrown right there, because the snow was like, get that thing up out of here. So 2nd and 14 now, going over the middle. And my man Benjamin, he forgot his hands on the bus or on somewhere because he just dropped that pass and then we throw it to the wrong color jersey. That's going to be Lucas with the INT. And he's going to get dropped at the 47-yard line. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to take over right there. So now it's third down, 2 yards to go. Drop back the pass is Rivers. He's going to find Young rocking that 36 looking like the bus. And he's going to pick up the first down. Now it's first and 10 from the 32-yard line. Getting away from the rush. That's Phillip Rivers. Look at that huge hit is put on to him, though. He knows better. He needs to slide. Protect yourself. So coming into the game, I believe his name was Trips or something like that, or Tipsy or something like that. He threw the ball like he was tipsy because that is not going to get the first down, my brother. So they have to settle for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. 3-0. The Jets are down in this one, but Derek Carr in the offense coming right back on the field. Look at Shane Vereen. He's like, you are not going to give my job to Donald Turner. He works his way upfield. He's going to pick up a first down. Now going to the outside of Shane Vereen. Gets bumped out of bounds. No, he keeps his foot in and cuts upfield and picks up a nice gain of 8. So it's 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. Get the ball back to Shane Vereen. Cycles the play fake going over the middle. A short pass, a very short pass, but it will be enough to move those chains for the Jets. 3rd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Carr looking, firing this one over to Brandon Marshall again. Back-to-back catches, but this time it is not going to pick up the first down, so we have to get the ball right back to Pittsburgh. And Phillip Rivers, he checks back into the game. He's going to find his man Trammell, and he's going to pick up a first down. From the 32-yard line, now they give the ball to Darren McFadden, taking it back to his Arkansas days. Gets across the midfield line. He's deep into Jets territory. Big time run right there, and that's going to set up a first down from the 14-yard line. And there goes Darren McFadden again. Fights his way forward. Gain of 12 right there. Setting a 1st and goal from the 2. Rivers over the middle. He is going to find his man Sidney Rice. He is still playing. Who thunk that? And he's going to get into the end zone for the first time today. So 10-0, and it just got worse. We're down by 10. We threw another pick to Lucas, and Lucas, he gets up to about the 4-yard line. Up that gut with Darren McFadden. And now this ball game is getting out of hand, and Pittsburgh is nowhere near making the playoffs, so we cannot drop a game like this. So it's 1st and 10. Jay Samara, he makes a big-time catch, gives that man the Hadouken, and gets upfield for the first down. 1st and 10. Drop back the pass. We're going to find Carlson from the Ohio State University. He's going to pick up a first down. Now from the 39, 2nd and 11. The ball is loose. Luckily, we recover, but we are outside the field goal range. So on 3rd and 18, we try to go get back in the field goal range, but that's not going to get it done. And Benjamin makes the catch, but he's well short of the first down marker. So 53 seconds to go in the first half. Phillip Rivers going to take a shot deep, and D. Miller from Alabama representing the Clemson Tide. The Clemson Tide, really? The Crimson Tide. And he's going to pick up an INT, and he's having himself a Pro Bowl caliber season. So 2nd and 10, we're going to set up a screen pass to Shane Vereen, the ex-Patriot, gets upfield, and he's going to pick up a first down. Ball is placed at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Carr throwing this one over the middle to Jace Amaro, makes the catch, and he's going to pick up a fresh set of downs. Now it's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line, going to the right side. We're going to find Carlson, who gets into the end zone, and we have 2 pretty good tight ends as Carlson gets into the end zone, cuts it to a 10-point lead. So we have more passing yards, they have more running yards, pretty even game. One thing that's the big difference is the fact that Derek Carr has been throwing a whole bunch of interceptions, aka I've been throwing a whole bunch of interceptions. But you know what? It's neither here nor there because it's time for the second half. And the first half is in the past, and you can't trip on what's behind you. Anyways, there goes Darren McFadden off to the races. I wish somebody would trip him up, but he takes this one deep into Jets territory. Finally gets brought down at the 2-yard line. Huge run, 10 carries for 164 yards already. So it's 3rd and goal now from the 4-yard line. Drop back the pass, going to Darren McFadden. He steps out of bounds at the 1, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have to settle for a field goal. So it's 20-7 right now as the Jets take over, and we still have protection issues. So we go 3 and out, and the Steelers, they jump right back on the football. Phillip Rivers looking to pass on 1st and 10, dropping back on a find. Mr. Sidney Rice, and Dean Mooner appears to be hurt. So it's 1st and 10. Now Phillip Rivers going over the middle, going to find Orson Charles, and he's going to pick up a first down. And now Phillip Rivers and the Pittsburgh Steelers are catching on fire as he finds Charles again. He's going to pick up a nice gain and sets up 31 from the 28-yard line. They get the ball up. That got to run DMC. Darren McFadden gets the carry again and picks up a fresh set of downs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Philip Rivers taking a shot deep to T.Y. Hilly, getting silly, and he's going to pick up a first and goal. Up that got with number 36. That's Young, and the big fullback gets to the end. They try to go for two, and they succeed. So now it's a 21-point game with about 11 minutes to go in this one. So in the fourth quarter, drop back the pass. We're going to find Benjamin, breaks a tackle, gets out of bounds, and picks up a gain of 11, and that's going to move the chains. From the 33-yard line, taking the shot deep. Huge catch right there by Terrius Harvin. Move those chains for the Jets. 2nd and 9. Carr looking, firing over the middle. Another big-time catch, this time by Jace Amaro, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 from 24-yard line. They send the corner blitz, and oh my gosh. 3rd and 11. Now, screen pass set up. They sent the blitz again, so it was a perfect call, but they got there way too fast. 4th down. 4th and 11 from the 25-yard line. Carr looking, fires this one, and he's going to connect the dots to Brandon Marshall, who makes the catch. And that's going to be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. From the 4, Carr looking, firing this one to Brandon Marshall. Makes the catch on back-to-back plays. Gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And this one is not over. We still got about 8 minutes to go. There goes Philip Rivers, dropping back the pass. Going to find Trammell, and he's going to pick up a first down. 2nd and 5. Single back set. Rivers over the middle again. A huge hit by Zach Bloom, but it's still hanged on by Trammell. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Find Charles, and Charles, he gets up to about the 45-yard line. Gain of only about 4. But on 3rd and 3, nice little play call right there. And Darren McFadden picks up the first down. 3rd and 10 now. What can Philip Rivers do? He goes over the middle again, and yet again he's going to find Charles. So whatever Philip Rivers wants to do, he can do it. Unfortunately, that's going to result in a 4th down. But they do kick the field goal, and that's going to make it a 31-14 ball game. So it's 2nd and 10. Carr drop back the pass. That is not what we wanted to see right there, Mr. Derek Carr. 3rd and 10 now. Carr drop back the pass. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but watch the replay. Benjamin to stop. He was wide open. They played a cover 2. He was wide open, but for whatever reason, he just decided to stop. That's going to wrap this one up. The Pittsburgh Steelers gave it to us. That's all I can say. And because we lost this ball game, 31-14, all the teams in the AFC East are sitting at 9-6, except for the his name is Chris, by the way, not Trips or Chris or whatever I called him. Anyways, we are now 9-6, tied with the Patriots and tied with the Miami Dolphins. However, we do hold the tiebreaker. So if we win and if Miami wins and if the Patriots win, we will still win the AFC East. If we lose, there's still no guarantee that we can make the playoffs. But early in the season, I said only one team from the AFC East will make it. Now it looks like 3 teams from the AFC East will make it. That's crazy. What a turnaround, because remember, through the halfway point, all the teams are below 500. So that's crazy. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Hi, sis.